Hello, very good dear subscribers, and welcome to a new video on the channel. Today we have the special monthly video reviewing my portfolio starting from €0 with you. Get ready to discover my pick in February. As always, first I would like to analyze a little about the evolution of the YouTube channel and how I see it in a couple of months. As you can see, the evolution during this last month has been so positive since we grew more than I expected in the daily number of visits, and we have experienced a high increase in daily new subscribers. That is due to the fact that in the last month one of the shorts that I have uploaded went viral, reaching more than 3 million views and gaining more than 250 new subscribers. Wow! As a result, this month we have reached the goal of reaching 3,000 subscribers. So for this month the goal will be to reach 3,500 subscribers. Do you think we will make it? The evolution of the investment made last month has been good, as it has grown more than 6% after, but in overall the portfolio has performed in a modest way. Comcast again and Hershey are the worst performers this month with over 10% decrease, while the best performer one is Starbucks with more than 20% upside and being now the one position in my portfolio with 12% allocation. The good news is that during this month we have received 3 dividend payments. Specifically €1.76 of Comcast, €3.23 from Vici Properties and €1.32 from Nike. That makes a total of €6.31, and now is the highest payment I received. Additionally, when we compare with last year January month, the dividends have grown more 200% due to consistent contributions. This month I will add a company that I don't have in my portfolio in order to increase my diversification. And due to the low exposure to European companies in this portfolio, and also bad momentum to invest in US companies with euros, I decided to add a new European company. That is why this month I am going to only analyze one company. This company would be Evolution, that had an impressive drop down during 2024. Evolution is a Stockholm-based company specializing in live casino and slot solutions for gaming operators in Europe and the US. Founded in 2006, it develops, produces, markets, and licenses real-time streamed casino games. Its portfolio includes live roulette, blackjack, baccarat, and other table games, operating around 1,000 tables. Let's start by checking the dividend safety. When we look at the free cash flow payout ratio over the last 5 years, we can see that it always has a ratio around 50% and below 60%. Increasing the dividend per share if free cash flow increases and freezing when free cash flow is suffering to grow. This reflects the company's commitment to pay the dividend without increasing the amount of debt. Regarding dividend yield, during 2024 Evolution froze its dividend and went to the maximum 5 years dividend yield value around 4%. Continuing with the evolution of the revenue and earnings, this one has been explosive during the last few years, growing at around 50% compound annual growth rate since 2017. Now, if we look at the evolution of free cash flow over the last 5 years, it is also as good as I am expecting in one company, but during the trailing 12 months the situation turns to more flat. This led to the huge share price decrease during the last year. Is this company reaching its peak of growth? As I mentioned in my previous videos, I want to make investments in companies that make buybacks. In this case, the evolution is very clear with having the same amount of shares outstanding since 2019, but is to be mentioned that during 2024 spent around $700 million in buybacks. The price/earnings ratio is a good indicator to check whether a company is undervalued or overvalued, in addition to our fair value analysis. Evolution is below the 5-year average price-to-earnings ratio. While looking to forward P/E, we can see that it's expected not an impressive growth for the next year with almost the same value. Moving on to shareholder yield, here with almost 8% yield and above the 5-year average indicates that Evolution is more active in regarding shareholders through buybacks, dividends, or total debt reductions. Additionally, looking at the financial health during the last 5 years, the company has had almost no debt and negative net debt. Once most of the important metrics have been analyzed, then we enter the Scalable Broker and carry out the operation, looking for the EVO ticker. Remember that I will always try to make a purchase above €100 so that the fee is less than 1%. Putting 2 shares would be an investment of almost €165. Well, we go on to write down the purchases made in our Google spreadsheet. So I put the date on which I made the purchase, the evolution ticker, and finally I needn't to look at the euro to US dollar exchange rate because its price is in euros. As you can see, it gives me a total of €160.91, adding the 99 cents fee. Placing the ticker in the first column, it automatically added the number of shares and the average price per share. We add the consumer discretionary sector reference in the column, and as you can see we have more than 6% downside. Additionally, this investment will allow us to reinvest 0.07 shares annually via dividends. As we are already in the month of February, I will move on to the monthly value sheet, and in the month of February 2025 we will write the €2,770.74 that our investments are worth in the market. That is because I made 1 purchase more that we will see in March. This month the portfolio made an upside of 1.93%, which is above the 0.99% that S&P 500 has obtained in the same time period. So this month we overperformed the market. This has been all for today, dear investors. A pleasure, as always, to receive your great support. Remember that these videos are not investment recommendations, and it is necessary for each of you to do your own analysis and consult a financial expert if necessary. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and activate the bell so you don't miss any of my interesting videos. Thank you for watching the video, and tell me through the comments what you think my portfolio will look like next month.